This is a practice of 61 points to sharpen concentration. We are trained from birth to attend almost exclusively to the external world, steeped in the conception of linear time and the law of cause and effect. We develop the habit of turning our minds outwards and allowing our attention to be directed by our senses. So it's only natural that when we sit for meditation, our minds wander, drawn away by sense stimuli or by memories of past sensory experiences. Because meditation is the process of maintaining an unwavering, in-focused focus on an object, word, or physiological process such as breathing, preparing for meditation entails perfecting our ability to concentrate. If the mind can be made one-pointed, it may later be directed effectively. The 61 points exercise offers enough movement to capture the attention of a roving mind and train it to become inward and orderly. Appropriately, the traditional name for the 61 points exercise is Shavayatra, travelling through the corpse, because Shava is part of Shavasana, that's the corpse pose. Its origin can be traced to the Vashishta Samhita and the Ayurvedic text, the Sushruta Samhita. The first and most noticeable benefit of 61 points is a deep and complete release of muscular tension. This exercise affects the physical body by working deeply on the pranic field and the nervous system. It's very good for resetting your nervous system. Systematic relaxations generally focus on relaxing muscle groups, but 61 points focuses on vital, nerve-rich points in the body, helping to balance the subtle energies and increasing mental harmony in the process. The second benefit is that this practice trains the mind to be one-pointed. As you direct your attention in a systematic and orderly fashion for a definite period of time, you increase your ability to concentrate, which is a much underrated skill these days. A one-pointed mind is helpful in all areas of life, but it's indispensable in the journey towards self-understanding. The third benefit from practicing this exercise is that it begins to shift the direction of your attention inward. In our daily lives, we are rewarded for being attentive to external events. But to be successful in yoga practice, we need to learn how to turn the mind inward. The habit of directing the mind through the senses to objects of the world can be an obstacle to entering the internal realms if the mind stubbornly resists turning inward. Practicing 61 points is a means of redirecting the flow of the mind from the outward channel of the senses to the subtler inner levels of our mind-body connection and the vital energy that sustains us. This inward orientation increases self-awareness by heightening sensitivity to our internal states. Now, like many other yoga practice, you must work with Shavayatra systematically with full determination and enthusiasm if you are to realise its benefits. It's important to practice at the same time every day and to limit yourself to one session a day and stick with this routine for 2 weeks. Just try and do it daily for 2 weeks or as much as you can to try and bring about all the benefits. And because you must be alert throughout the exercise, select a time when you're not tired. Avoid practicing before you go to bed at night if you feel too drowsy. A good time is early in the morning, after your asana practice and before meditation. Practicing after Hatha Yoga will bring the body into its optimum condition of balance, alertness, and relaxation, and will prepare you to take full advantage of this powerful practice. Some people prefer to practice just before lunch or in the late afternoon. Experiment and discover what works best for you. The best time of day that you will not be disturbed and you can just give yourself this bit of time. And this is done in Shavasana, the corpse pose. So make yourself comfortable. Take a few moments here so that you'll feel comfortable. You maybe want to put support underneath your knees. You may want support underneath your head. And you also may want a blanket, because when you lie still, your temperature will drop. So just have a few minutes here. Make yourself comfortable. Reshuffle your body if you need to. Just close your eyes and let your breath soften. Now just bring your awareness to the point between your eyebrows. You can visualize a light point of energy there. Just be a small little light. Let your body relax. Let your body soften. And as you exhale, move to the hollow of the throat. Maybe you want to swallow here. Your next exhalation, move to your right shoulder joint. Your awareness at your right shoulder joint. As you exhale, move your awareness to your right elbow joint. The middle of your right wrist. The tip of your right thumb. The tip of the index finger. Tip of the middle finger. Tip of the fourth finger. Tip of the small finger. Right wrist joint. Right elbow joint. Right shoulder joint. Hollow of the throat. Relax, let go, soften. In your next exhalation, bring your awareness to your left shoulder joint. Left elbow joint. Middle of the left wrist. Tip of the left thumb. Tip of the index finger. Tip of the middle finger. Tip of the fourth finger. Tip of the small finger. Left wrist joint. Left elbow joint. Left shoulder joint. Hollow of the throat. Relax, soften, let go. heart center, right breast, back to the heart center, left breast, heart center, solar plexus, just below the bottom of the breastbone, navel center, 2 inches above the physical navel, right hip joint, right knee joint, right ankle joint, right big toe, tip of the second toe, tip of the third toe, tip of the fourth toe, tip of the small toe, right ankle joint, right knee joint, right hip joint, navel center, 2 inches below the physical navel, left hip joint, left knee joint, left ankle joint, left big toe, tip of the second toe, tip of the third toe, tip of the fourth toe, tip of the small toe, left ankle joint, left knee joint, left hip joint, navel center, solar plexus, heart center, hollow of the throat, center between the eyebrows, rest here, relax, soften. Rest in the awareness that you feel nourished and that your nervous system is nourished and balanced. Now slowly, with your eyes closed, just bring your awareness to your physical body. Your awareness to your breath as it moves your physical body. On your inhalation and your exhalation, your rib cage and abdomen moving. The breath in the body, the movement. And now very slowly, bring some movement into your body. Slowly moving your fingers and toes. Slowly moving your hands and feet. And very slowly, just bring your legs together. Take your arms over your head so that you can really have a full body stretch in whichever way suits you. And then bringing in one knee at a time, just so you can hug your knees to your chest, very nourishing for your body. Nice passive stretch for your spine, massaging your internal organs. And then just make your way up to a comfortable seated position. Bring your hands to your heart center in Anjali Mudra. Just bow to your own heart, giving yourself this time to honor your body. Thank you for sharing this practice with me. Please repeat it as many times as you need, but only once a day. From my heart to yours, Namaste.